Okay, now at 5:30, I want to take you on a special trip down memory lane, especially for anyone who grew up in South Florida.
The Crandon Park Zoo in Key Biscayne first opened back in 1948. It was eventually replaced by the current Zoo Miami and Southwest Miami-Dade. CBS 4 photojournalist Rafael Murciano, with some help from Zoo Miami, of course, communications director Ron McGill, takes a nostalgic look back.
Working at the Crandon Park Zoo for me was just an unbelievable dream come true. There was a wide variety of animals here. You know, you had primate row where we had gelada baboons, chimpanzees, going down to the gibbons swimming in the big area. There was big cat area where you saw the tigers and the lions together. Then there was a mound where we had the big crocodile pits, saltwater crocodiles. Towards the end of the zoo is where we had our big giraffe barn. You see the giraffe walking out there along the big palm trees, and at the very end were our elephants. I was 20 years old when I started here. This zoo is always very busy because Key Biscayne in and of itself is a huge attraction. People come here to see the beautiful beach, Crandon Park, and you know, they try to make it an all-in-one trip. This park in and of itself was stunning. This place really was a tourist destination, and it was a gorgeous, gorgeous park. You know, one of the things I remember very clearly is the little train. We had a little red train that went around the zoo. There was the pot of gold out in the old children's zoo that actually now is down at Zoo Miami. Back then, there were things that were done that would be absolutely unheard of today. You had people taking out big cats and petting them and, you know, look at them more as an attraction, as a pet. Things like the cages seem so much smaller. And I say to myself, good Lord, how did we actually keep such majestic animals like tigers and bears and chimpanzees in these horrible little cages? It's so disheartening to me that we actually kept animals that way. But it was all an evolution of growing and learning and what was best for the animals. You know, originally zoos were simply attractions where they displayed animals. Now zoos have become conservation organizations where you want to show not just the animal, but the environment. One of the biggest things about Zoo Miami is, first of all, you know, when we first opened, we were considered to be one of the first cageless zoos in the United States. They're kept out on natural exhibits, beautiful grass, beautiful trees, wide open areas. This all offers the animal more of its natural environment. We have to provide a window into the world of not just the animal, but the environment that it lives in, so we can inspire people to protect it. You know, coming back here now, I think it's like when you go back to your childhood home, when you were a little tiny kid. This park became kind of a bird sanctuary. They call it Crandon Gardens. But what we have here is a wide variety of animals. First of all, there are a lot of leftovers from the Crandon Park days. We've got a plethora of iguanas running around, some of them remnants from the old Crandon Park Zoo days. I'm so happy to see that they preserved the park as a garden so that people can come through here and feel a little bit of the beauty that we felt 40, 45 years ago walking through here, and how beautiful this park was and will remain.
Crandon Gardens inside Crandon Park on Key Biscayne is a popular tourist destination and a wonderful place for locals to check out and bring the kids. It's open from sunrise to sunset 7 days a week.
And I am old enough to remember it and loved going there. It was so small and manageable that you could get around it, and it's such a beautiful tropical paradise. So great of Ralph and Ron McGill to bring those memories back to us.
And Zoo Miami, we know, is anything but small, so they've definitely
expanded. You need a few days to go through that.
That's CBS 4 News at 5:30.